Professor? There's something you must come see immediately.
Slow down. Tell me everything, slowly and clearly.
Professor, we have found
Take a breath.
an entrance into the mountain.
An entrance into the mountain?
Yes, Professor. Exactly where the findings we discovered indicated. Incredibly, we were able to decipher the coordinates. It was not easy, I can tell you.
Where is it located precisely?
Precisely on the northeast side of the cliff. Unfortunately, it is covered by a thick layer of ice, probably formed over centuries. If not millennia, inlays are visible. Their shapes are not natural. We are facing an unprecedented discovery.
When was this discovered?
Yesterday morning, Professor. The radio was unusable from there due to the strange magnetism present. I immediately set out to inform you.
Give me a summary of the discovery.
The frozen findings discovered near the camp, with an advanced coordinate system. They led to a specific place on the side of the gigantic hill. There we discovered an entrance, completely frozen over, but not of natural formation. The radio does not work due to the strange magnetic field in the area. So, I left immediately to inform you.
What an incredible find! Prepare for immediate departure.
Certainly, Professor. I'll get the sleds ready.
And Johnson?
Yes, Professor?
Pack dynamite. Lots of dynamite.
As good as done.
I'm beside myself with excitement. The work of a lifetime. Could it be one of those legendary civilizations like Atlantis or Mu? Speculation is pointless. I cannot wait to admire it firsthand.
All is ready, Professor. To you goes the honor.
Gentlemen, here, today, we make history. In this remote place, at the edge of the world, we, with me to guide you, have made the most sensational discovery ever recorded in the annals of history. Signs of intelligent life in a place no human has ever set foot before. This will be spoken of for eons to come, and it will radically change everything we thought we knew. Forever.
Professor, everything he requested is ready.
Thank you, Danforth. It contains the detonator for the explosives. The layer of ice that has formed around the rim prevents the lid from being opened. Fortunately, there is a crowbar sitting here. A crowbar. Exactly what I need. I've done it. Everything needed to make the detonator is contained inside. All that remains is to collect them and mount the charge. The base the T-bar plunger fits into. A T-bar plunger. Now all that's left is to make that dynamite do its thing. Everything is in place. Stay back. We did it. Let's go inside to check. Atwood? Danforth! Dyer! Organize the equipment, gather the men, tie up the dogs, and follow me. I still can't believe what we have discovered.
Professor,
Such
wait for
magnificence.
us.
Bring the torches. You can't see a thing in here. What do we have here? We need lights. Oh my God, what's in these frozen alcoves? Come see! Gentlemen, within this ice lie organic forms unlike anything we've ever seen.
Unbelievable.
What a sensational discovery!
Hell,
It will not be easy to pierce that layer of ice. Right, Professor?
not at all, Dyer.
Professor,
Yes, Atwood.
do you know Pebodi from the engineering department?
Yes, I think I remember him.
He was working on a new type of drill that would do just that for us.
True. The whole campus was talking about it just before we left.
Great. We have to go back to camp to contact the university. The radios don't work here. One more thing we need to figure out. Remain here and keep updating the findings. We'll meet back there later.
Hey, what's this here?
What?
There's something stuck in the ice. Help me get it out. This could be worth a fortune.
You know that everything recovered from an excavation must be handed over to the professor.
Really? And what if I told you that I know someone who will buy it, and you'll never have to work again for the rest of your life?
Sounds tempting.
Let's see what it is first.
The unnatural silence, devoid of life, only the sound of the sea. Lone hadn't heard anything else for days. He felt no pain, but he could not stand. He could only crawl. At least now he could do that, and felt slightly stronger. But where to go? That was the problem. How would he escape from that hellish town? Innsmouth.
I'm still alive.
start? Well, it's not exactly easy for me to tell you everything I've been through. There's a turn of phrase that has stuck with me over the years. I read it in one of those collections of fantastical stories that are so popular these days. The author says something about the sea of ignorance in which we all swim, and he is dead on. How I would love to have drowned in that sea, and to have continued my life as if nothing else mattered. Maybe I could have died happy, or at least at peace, but I digress. This all began for me with a call from a certain Armitage of Arkham's Miskatonic University. His brother had gone missing, and all the clues led to a remote coastal town, Innsmouth. And yes, I found Armitage's missing brother. That he was already gone, and from a violent death, chained to the wall of the labyrinthian caves beneath the town. The sole survivor I met was a fellow missionary priest, still alive. The fools. They were crazy enough to believe that they could freely preach their religion in Innsmouth. The priest told me a story I dismissed as mere invention at first. A tiara holding the power to awaken unclean creatures from the fringe of imagination. But in the end, I came to believe his tale. I recovered that unholy relic. There, a shapeless mass, a horror beyond description, surged forth and attacked us. The priest managed to get away. I was not quite so lucky. However, here I stand, able to tell you all of this, and it's from this point on that I want you to hear my story. What the hell? But what? That insane creature grabbed me. After that, I remember nothing. I have to get out of this godforsaken town. At least I'm still in one piece. Smoking disgusts me now. Perhaps that's at least one positive outcome from all this. Anyway, I never learned how to swim. I'd rather die right here than go back in there. Looks like a plank from a broken crate. I'd say, knowing what goes on around here, that the crate was most likely thrown overboard in the scramble to avoid official scrutiny. An idea is forming in my mind about how to get myself over to the other side. Let's give this a try. I can't carry two at the same time. I can't even swim in shallows, let alone on the open sea. The infamous town of Innsmouth, guarding the secrets they'll kill to keep. I got out only by the skin of my teeth. The entrance to the labyrinth of caves that runs beneath Innsmouth. I'm not going back in there. I can't even swim in shallows, let alone on the open sea. My hands are full. Some strong-looking reeds could come in handy. I can use them to tie the planks together. It should work.
Hey, you! Come over here. Stay out of sight.
Shush. Don't make the slightest sound. Please.
Rest at ease. You're lucky you ran into me first. I'm the only one in town you can trust.
I just want to get out of here.
To the northeast, you will find an old abandoned railway that leads out of town. And now I'll go distract them for you. You get to move on, and keep your head down.
Thank you. I hope I can somehow repay you one day.
A good bottle of whiskey is never unwelcome. Speaking of which... Well, do you have any whiskey for the good Zadok?
Shut up, old man.
Why do we even let this smelly old tramp camp out in our town?
So, about that whiskey. Or would you like me to blab some of your secrets to the guy who works in the drugstore?
After him.
Sure.
I gotta get out of here.
He traveled in seclusion out of fear that they were following him. He managed to get back home, to his Arkham. He couldn't, however, rid himself of the sense of dread he had brought back with him.
I've dragged my sorry self back home. Now comes the difficult part. But first, I must grab some shut-eye and a change of clothes.
Underling number 7, report.
Master.
I hear you have some news of interest for me.
Yes, Master. Sadly, I must report that the Marshes have failed to keep the tiara in our possession for the upcoming ritual.
Very unfortunate. You just can't trust those damn fishmen. But we will remedy that. Continue.
Yes, Master. One of our Innsmouth affiliates reported something extraordinary. Some private investigator was attacked by the unspeakable creature that dwells in the labyrinth of tunnels, yet somehow survived.
What? Nobody has ever survived a Shoggoth. Track him down.
I gotta inform Armitage of his brother's ugly end. Maybe I will also tell him something about the strange tiara, and about Elliot running off with it. Perhaps his contacts can look into all that further. It could actually be dangerous, but who could even tell after all I've been through? Surely they don't lack for weirdness in that town. A simple chair. There's no time now. I must call Armitage. A shabby rug. I don't feel like picking it up. So many old cases. Lots of material concerning Red Hook. There's no time now. I must call Armitage. So many old cases. I bought this bulletin board to cover a huge hole in the wall. This is not the time to analyze these old cases. I have to call Armitage. The usual mess. There's no time now. I must call Armitage. Armitage?
Lone, you're back? Finally. I've been waiting on news from you for weeks. I was beside myself with worry.
Weeks?
Yes, 33 days to be precise, but enough with the prattling. Have you found my brother?
I'd rather talk about it in person. When can I meet you at Miskatonic?
Immediately.
I'll see you shortly then. No time for that. Armitage is waiting for me. Mickey. He's been here on the street peddling his wares for ages. And he's a really nice guy to boot. Hi, Mickey.
Hi, Lone. I haven't seen you around in a while.
I've been working here and there.
I see. Take care, Lone.
Right back at you, Mickey. Leo, a legendary figure in the neighborhood, spends his days doing nothing. Leo, how you doing?
No, been a while. Been a month or more that I'd see ya.
Yeah, I was busy. How's your mom doing?
Old, but still going strong.
Good to hear. See you soon.
Stop by whenever you like.
Lone Carter.
Yes?
Go on in. Armitage is waiting for you.
Thanks. Armitage?
Lone, please come in. Sorry, I was just wandering around studying some texts. You look well.
I have some bad news for you.
Go on.
Your brother didn't make it. I'm sorry.
How did it happen?
I'm not sure you want to know the details right now.
It's what I paid you for.
I found him in the tunnels that run under Innsmouth. I didn't make it in time.
Who did this? Who?
It seems the laws of civilized society mean nothing in Innsmouth. Apparently your brother and Elliot stuck their noses somewhere they shouldn't have.
This Elliot you speak of was dead too?
No, he was still alive when I got there. We both escaped with our lives by a hair. An impossible creature attacked us. I still have no idea how I managed to survive intact. Unfortunately, I don't know where Elliot ended up.
I'll need a few days to make some inquiries. I will get back to you soon. In the meantime, try getting in touch with one of my contacts, a man by the name of William Blanco. He writes for those cheap pulp magazines, but is also an expert on the occult. He often comes by here. He simply devours the rare texts that only we possess. Sadly, I do not know his address or even a telephone number, but I'm sure for a detective of your reputation, finding him will be but a trivial matter. Discuss with him everything you have discovered, and I'm sure he will get back to me.
I'll see you later then, I guess. Armitage.
Please, Lone. I need some time alone right now.
Geography. Psychology and pedagogy. I wonder who's pictured here. Stealing it would not be polite.
Excuse me? Can't you see that we're engaged in a vital discussion? Some space, please.
Okay, I'm backing off. Not downright rude.
Some space, please.
But I just wanted to look at the painting.
As if you could even understand it. Don't force me to challenge you to a duel. Go away.
Lone. Sometimes ignoring the enemy can be the best strategy. A landscape, vibrant. A portrait, disturbing. I got nothing to ask him about. The good life. Hi, guys.
Hiya. What can we do for you?
Are you students here?
Yes. Doctorates of medicine.
Do you know Henry Armitage?
Yes. He's the curator of the library. A true gentleman.
May I ask your names?
I am Johann Hansen, but everyone calls me Billy. My friend here is Herbert.
Yeah. Hi there.
You're a man of few words.
No time to talk. I have to study.
Until next time.
Good day.
The gardener.
And a damn good one at that.
Good morning, and good work.
Thanks. Same right back at you. But if you'll excuse me, I'm a bit busy here.
Of course. Sorry. The gardener's toolbox. The gardener's toolbox. I doubt he'd just let me take whatever I want. I got nothing to ask him about. I have no reason to speak to him again. He's way too chatty. Melvin Books. A multitude of books.
Good morning. How can I serve you?
Name's Lone Carter from next door.
Yeah, I've seen you around, but I haven't bumped into you for a while. You look like one of those investigators from the novels.
Well, without quite as much work, sadly.
Nice to meet you. I'm Calvin. I run this shop. It was founded by my grandfather, Melvin, hence the name.
Nice to meet you, pal. Maybe you can help me out. What are you dealing here?
A multitude of books and magazines, some quite rare.
I'm looking for one of those rags that publishes them hack horror stories.
Something like Weird Tales?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm afraid we're out of stock.
Damn it. It's all right, Lone. It's all right. Do you know of anyone else who sells it locally?
We are the exclusive dealers. Maybe you could find someone in Boston.
I ain't going all the way to Boston just to buy some rag.
I can tell this is important to you. Maybe I can help you out.
Really? Thanks.
Slow down now, slow down. I happen to collect those magazines.
Great. Can you tell me the publisher's name then, please?
There's just one slight problem. In order to keep them pristine, I do not allow even myself to open them. That could damage them.
Why even buy them?
You could never understand the heart of a collector.
What do you want for just a sneak peek?
Do you work in this building?
Yeah, I even live in it, to be honest. But what's that got to do with anything?
Perfect. In order to give you the information you're after, I'll need you to do something for me first.
Well, ain't you just a smarmy little bastard?
Tread lightly, Lone. It's either this or a trip to Boston for you. Or you can wander around the city asking everyone if they know who publishes weird tales.
I could just go to the patent office and ask who registered the title.
You surely could. But the bureaucracy is notoriously slow. Who knows which dusty shelf this one vital piece of information sits on? But I feel you have a certain urgency. And the favor I ask shouldn't occupy you for too long.
Well, get on with it. I might just put some lead in his head. Lone, deep breaths. Dr. Ivory says I need to learn to control my anger.
Do you know Foreman?
Yep. He lives on the same floor as me.
Great! That bastard's been boasting around about having a better collection than mine, which is obviously impossible.
Oh, my breaking heart.
Anyway, I always end up second best at our club meetings. Now, each of us has a list with every item in our collection pinpointed down to the iota. I need you to find Foreman's list, Carter, so I can expose how lacking it is in front of everyone.
Are you aware that breaking and entering is a serious crime?
Of course, but you seem the kind of man who might find small detours from common ethics.
I'll see what I can do. Novels and smut books. Magazines on current affairs and science. The bookstore clerk. Sometimes I cross paths with him on my way home. You sure are one arrogant little scumbag.
You should meet Melvin, my little brother, then.
Jeez, I wouldn't damage it just by taking a small peek.
Impossible, except in certain special cases, like that favor I asked of you.
And if I convinced you a bit more forceful-like?
I can scream like an alarm going off, Carter. People would rush in here like gangbusters.
See you around, little blackmailer.
The end justifies the means.
Mailman must have been by while I was out. Strange. I was gone for more than a month and there was no mail waiting. And then the moment I'm home, here some is. A typed letter. Lone, I've been trying to get in touch with you for days. I absolutely need you to look into a case I'm working on. Come as soon as you can to the crime scene on Walton Street. A. Logan. Alan. Haven't heard from him in ages. If he needs me, I'm only too happy to help him out. A spare set of lockpicks. A good find. I lost my last pair in Innsmouth. This could come in handy. Nothing useful here. A long and thin object. It will probably end up being of some use eventually. Well, more so than merely as a broom anyway. I could always put it back together if need be. I'm not in the mood to sweep up right now. Blinds of the lowest quality. Fortunately, I almost never open them. I feel at home in the shadows. I don't feel like picking it up. I'm not wearing an overcoat, and I never take off this trench coat. Armitage was right. I must have passed out there on that shore for longer than I thought. I don't want to tear another page off. I got nothing to ask him about.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Wait! Lone, my dear friend!
Alan, I came as soon as I got your letter.
What letter?
This one.
I didn't send you any letter. I would have just called you up on the telephone. You're one of the few who own such a device of the devil.
Witty as always, I see. Someone knew about this case you're on and saw fit to involve me in it. I wonder who it could be.
Well, since you're here anyway, you might as well give us a hand. Just like old times. I slaved like a dog, and you occasionally had a flash of brilliance and solved the case outright.
All the while you were busy scarfing down donuts. Such excesses of sugar intake can block one's higher reasoning faculties, you know.
Same old Lone.
Ritual homicide?
Bud, fill my friend in on this whole gruesome affair.
Certainly, Captain. The landlady called the station this morning to report that she had found Mr. Gillum hanging, mutilated, here in his room, with Sarah Rupert disemboweled in the bed.
Did the lady in question have access to the victim's room?
That has yet to be established.
I spoke with her earlier. Apparently she found the door ajar. I doubt she was lying, given the state of shock she was in. It's unlikely she has the stomach for such a macabre act. We had to call an ambulance to tend to her. She was fainting at my feet.
The corpses were gutted. Liver and pancreas of both have been removed. And even more disgustingly, his eyes and mouth have been stitched shut, besides the fact that his lower half is still yet to be found. Records show that the girl over there, Sarah Rupert, did not reside here. It's possible they were dating and she was merely in the wrong place at the wrong time. The victim was a student of parapsychology at Miskatonic University, originally from Haverhill. He lived here to take advantage of the low-rent neighborhood. Probably couldn't afford a room on the university campus.
Difficult for such a person to make mortal enemies. He was most likely just easy prey for our killer due to his withdrawn lifestyle.
We will investigate his acquaintances more thoroughly. In the meantime, feel free to take a look around, but don't touch anything.
The victim's blood was collected in this basin. Weird residue lay around it, almost like someone drank from it. I don't want to touch that. It sends a shiver up my spine. Horrible. Who could do such a thing? I don't want to touch that. Poor girl. Sarah Rupert. Poor girl. I don't want to touch it. Surgical work. The internal organs have been removed. What kind of maniac would do this? I don't want to touch it. strange mechanism to block out the sun.
Lone, please don't touch anything. The crime scene photographer is on his way.
Sure. Nobody could say this isn't a nice, bright room.
Lone, please don't. The crime...
Sure. Quite meager. There are also some crumbs on it. It probably doubled as his dining table.
Lone, please. The crime scene...
Sure. A blank piece of paper.
Lone, please. The crime...
Sure. My old friend Alan. Alan?
Yes?
How's it going?
Good, Lone. A lot has changed since you left. My promotion up the ranks has been quite stressful.
Congratulations. I hadn't heard.
Thanks.
I'd like to know who sent that letter in your name.
I have no idea how to look into that any further. But it weighs heavily on my mind, too. They know who both you and I are.
Yep. Can you tell me anything more about the victim?
We've already given you all the information we have so far. I get a feeling this is going to be a rough one. But luck sent you here, right?
Yep, luck. This ain't the nicest of neighborhoods, if I remember correctly.
Right. But it is not unheard of to find decent people of lesser means living here for the rock-bottom rent.
Bud looks like your typical run-of-the-mill policeman.
He is.
Also quite the bigot, apparently.
But with excellent hearing, Mr. Carter.
Oops. I'll let you know if I find out anything else.
Thanks, Lone. I owe you.
Do you remember any other details?
No, I would say none.
It's a door. Hi, guys.
Hiya. What can we do for you?
Until now.
Good day.
I got nothing to ask him about. Armitage.
Please, Lone. I need some time alone right now.
Judging by the spines, they appear to be history books. I can't tell what kind of books they are from here. I can't tell what...
I don't wish to repeat myself. Some space! Space!
Okay. Rude as hell. Lamppost. I don't need to climb up there right now. Only whenever a bulb in my office burns out. Some fruit. Top shelf stuff by the looks of it. Who am I to say? I only eat saturated fats. I don't like fruits. Too healthy. I have no reason to speak to him again. He's way too chatty. I got nothing to... There's no one I need to call right now. The usual mess. Behind this board is a hole that looks directly into the neighbor's room. It seems that not plugging it turned out to be the best choice after all. Bless my laziness. That seems to be what I'm looking for. I can see Foreman's desk from here. Over there is the list I need. I can't get there. I'll have to come up with something else. I can see Foreman's desk from here. Over there is the list I need. My arm's not long enough to reach it. I'll have to come up with something else. It's long enough to reach the list, but it has no way to grab it. It would serve no purpose. I don't feel like sitting down. A coat rack. What else would it be? I'm not wearing an overcoat, and I never take off this trench coat. There's nothing else I need in there. There's some chemistry equipment in here. Served me well in the Kroichak case. This could come in handy. There's nothing else I need in there. Nothing of worth. A largish test tube. A simple lamp. I can see Foreman's desk from here. Over there is the list I need. My arm's not... I'll have to come up... Blinds of the lowest quality. Fortunately, I almost never open them. I feel at home in the shadows. So many old cases. Lots of material concerning Red Hook. So many old cases. All right now. I got nothing to ask him about. I don't like fruits. Too healthy.
Hello, Mr. Carter. Where are we with the list?
I'm working on it. Did the mail already come today?
Nope, no delivery yet.
Thanks. See you around, little blackmailer.
The end justifies the means.
A multitude of books. Miskatonic University. Good morning.
Didn't I mention I'm busy?
Sorry. The gardener's toolbox. I doubt he'd just let me take whatever I want. An integral part of the crime. A very laborious ritual.
Lone, please don't touch a crime scene for...
Sure. Probably the lair of some rodents.
Please do not touch anything, Lone. The crime scene photographer is on his way.
Sure. It would serve no purpose. Or girl. Alan?
Yes?
I'll let you know.
Thank...
A blank piece of paper.
Lone, please decry.
Sure. A largish test tube. It would serve no purpose. What luck, a perfect fit. A broom with a test tube stuck on top. It's long enough to reach the list, but it has no way to grab it. It would serve no purpose. A broom with a test tube stuck on top. I'm not in the mood to sweep up right now. It would serve no purpose. It would serve no purpose. It opens and closes the blinds. I don't feel like sitting down. Nothing of worth. There's nothing else I need in there. There's nothing else I need in there. grocery store. Sells a little bit of everything. I have no reason to speak to him again. He's way too chatty. It would serve no purpose. Mickey. He's been here on the street peddling his wares for ages, and he's a really nice guy to boot. It would serve no purpose.
Hello, Mr. Where are we?
I'm working on... Various physics school books. Trivial little things.
That's what you say, Lone.
I can't see what those are from here.
Books for girls, Lone. Not for you.
Novels and smut books. Novels and smut books. Hi, guys.
Hiya. What can we do for you?
Until next...
Good day.
I got nothing to ask him about. Stealing it would not be polite. I don't have time for that now. I can't tell what kind of books that... I don't feel like reading right now. Books on physics. Philosophy. How boring. Organic chemistry. This is not the right time for that. Geography. I've got other things I should be doing. Parapsychology. I go on vacation. I'll ask Armitage if I can borrow some of these. Psychology and pedagogy. I don't feel like reading right now. Armitage.
Please, Lone. I need some time alone right now.
Armitage, the curator of the Miskatonic University Library.
You, yet again.
I'm going. I'm going. It would serve no purpose. How's it going? The gardener.
And a damn good one at that.
I doubt he'd just let me take whatever I want. The good life. Hi, guys.
Hiya. What can we do?
Are you students here?
Yes, doctorates of med.
Do you know Henry?
Yes, he's the cure of Trude.
May I ask you?
I am Johann Hansen. My friend here is her.
Yeah.
You're a man of few words.
No time to talk.
Until next time.
Good day.
My old friend Alan. An integral part of the crime, a very laborious ritual. Horrible. Who could do such a thing? An old-fashioned cop. Do you remember any other details?
No, I would say none.
It's a door. It would serve no purpose. It would serve no purpose. Alan?
Yes?
How's it going?
Good, Lone. A lot has changed since you left. My promotion up the ranks has been quite stressful.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
I'll let you know if I...
Thanks, Lone.
Lone, please don't. The crime.
Sure. Quite meager. There are also some crumbs on it. It probably doubled as his dining table. A blank piece of paper. Nobody could say this isn't a nice, bright room. A strange mechanism to block out the sun. An integral part of the crime. A very laborious ritual. Poor girl. Horrible. Who could do such a thing? The victim's blood was collected in this basin. Weird residue lay around it. Almost like someone drank from it. Some lockpicks. They should come in handy. A broom with a test tube stuck on top. It would serve no purpose. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it. Sarah Rupert. Poor girl. Surgical work. The internal organs have been removed. What kind of maniac would do this?
Lone, please, the crime.
Sure. Probably the lair of some rodents. multitude of books. Look, but don't touch. It's what is written. Look, but don't touch. It's what is written. Grocery, the sign says. I can't reach it. Plus, I don't need it. If I ever want to redecorate my office, I'll think about grabbing it. Some fruit. Top shelf stuff by the looks of it. Who am I to say? I only eat saturated fats. Some fruit. Top shelf stuff. Who am I to say? I don't like too healthy. I don't like too healthy. There's nothing I want to buy. I have no reason to speak to him again. He's way too chatty. Mon Leo, a legendary figure in the neighborhood, spends his days doing nothing. Mickey, he's been here on the street peddling his wares for ages, and he's a really nice guy to boot. I got nothing to ask him about. I'm not wearing an overcoat, and I never take a coat rack. What else would it be? I don't want to tear another page off. The usual mess. Nothing useful here. There's no one I need to call right now. My telephone. Quite the luxury. I feel at home in the shadows. Blinds of the lowest quality. Fortunately, I almost never open them. I feel at home in the shadows. I can see Foreman's desk from here. Over there is the list I need. My arm's not long enough to reach it. I'll have to come up with something else. It would serve no purpose. And they're too high up. It would serve no purpose. And they're too high up. I'm not in the mood to sweep up right now. I don't feel like picking it up. I don't feel like sitting down. So many old cases. Not right now. So many. Lots of... Some lockpicks. It would serve no purpose. It would serve no purpose. I'll have to find another way to get it. It's long enough to reach the list, but it has no way to grab it. It would serve no purpose. It would serve no purpose. Nothing useful here. Only old junk. Only old junk. Only old A coat rack. What else would it be? Seems to be charged with static electricity now. Bingo. Now to take the list to Calvin. Foreman's list to be delivered to that worm, Calvin.
Hello, Mr. Carter. Where are we with the list?
Here's your good-for-nothing lists.
Outstanding! Thank you very much.
The name of the publisher. Now.
Sure. Don't get flustered. Derlithson Press.
Good. Is a telephone number mentioned at all?
005672.
Perfect. As I see things, you still owe me a favor.
That wasn't the deal.
As you saw, I'm very good at small detours from common ethics. Perhaps I could even take some scissors to that little collection of yours and make it a bit larger, piece by piece.
I do still owe you a favor.
Well said, and don't you forget it. I got nothing to ask him about.
Derlithson Press. Good morning. How can I help you?
I'm after some information.
Go on, sir.
I need the address of one of your collaborators, William Blanco.
We cannot disclose private details.
Please, it's very important. I'm... Henry Armitage, curator of the Miskatonic University Library.
Hello, Dr. Armitage. I'm Susie Betchler. Do you remember me?
I mean, come on. What were the chances? Right. Susie, how are you?
Your voice seems a tad off.
Yeah, I caught a cold. I really need this information, Susie. Help a guy out.
I really can't, Doctor. Oh, I'm sorry.
Your answer is similar to your university performance.
In what sense?
Disappointing.
When you told me I was your favorite student, you lied. You total bastard.
This approach is not working.
Derlithson Press. Good morning. How can I help you?
I'm after some information.
Go on, sir.
I need the address of one of your collaborators, William Blanco.
We cannot disclose private details.
Please, it's very important. I'm... Lone Carter, private investigator.
Mr. Carter, this does not change the editorial policy.
It's such a pleasure to listen to your voice.
Do you really think so? You're very kind, Mr. Carter.
Baby, give poor old Lone a hand.
You're sheer gutter trash. Derlithson Press. Good morning. How can I help you?
I'm after some information.
Go on, sir.
I need the address of one of your collaborators, William Blanco.
We cannot disclose private details.
Please, it's very important. I'm... Lone Carter, private investigator.
Mr. Carter, this does not change the editorial policy.
It's such a pleasure to listen to your voice.
Do you really think so? You're very kind, Mr. Carter.
How about a candlelit dinner and see if anything interesting comes up?
Interesting. Anyway, I can't help you with your case.
No dinner for you then.
But what?
I'll have to try another approach.
Derlithson Press. Good morning. How can I help you?
I'm after some information.
Go on, sir.
I need the address of one of your collaborators, William Blanco.
We cannot disclose private details.
Please, it's very important. I'm John Smith, tax agent.
Oh, God. Taxes. Go on.
You sound nervous. Calm down.
No, is that really...
You have a big problem.
Tell me, what is it?
It concerns some of your payments. Just give me the address and I'll leave you in peace. We have seen some irregularities.
As I've already told you, we cannot disclose this information. Not over the phone, at least.
I wouldn't want to have to go there with a warrant.
I really cannot do that. Good day.
She hung up. I'll have to be a lot more threatening than that if I want to get anywhere.
Durlithson Press. Good morning. How can I help you?
I'm after some information.
Go on, sir.
I need the address of one of your collaborators, William Blanco.
We cannot disclose private details.
Please, it's very important. I'm John Smith, tax agent.
Oh, God. Taxes. Go on.
Let's get right to the point. I'll be needing William Blanco's address.
But really, I can't.
You have a big problem.
But you better ask my boss. Now he's not here.
Just give me the address and I'll leave you in peace. You're all going to jail.
Sure. Hold the line while I see what I can do. I'm here.
We'll make sure you all end up in the slammer. Give me the address, now.
Oh,
I guess I went too far. She must have passed out.
Durlithson Press. Good morning. How can I help you?
I'm after some information.
Go on, sir.
I need the address of one of your collaborators, William Blanco.
We cannot disclose private details.
Please, it's very important. I'm John Smith, tax agent.
Oh, God. Taxes. Go on.
You sound nervous. Calm down.
No, is that really...
Calm down, miss.
I'm calm.
You're all going to jail. We'll make sure you all end up in the slammer. Give me the address, now.
I'd be fired if I...
You won't be fired. You'll be promoted. You will have saved your company so much trouble.
Okay, hold for a moment, please.
Hope it works out.
Here's the address. 27 Pickman Avenue. Good day.
Good day to you.
My poor brother. I can't stop thinking about him. Maybe if I just go home for the night and take some time to reflect on all this. But what?
Fortunately, he never had time to turn around before all life left his body. A masterpiece, if I do say so myself. I wonder if Howard has the time to take a look at it. Coming. Come in.
Hi there. I'm Lone Carter, private investigator.
Pleasure to meet you, Lone. How did you find me?
Had to grease the gears a little to find you.
Well, each to their own, I suppose. But how can I help you?
Armitage said you could shed some light on certain things that have happened to me.
That depends. What are we talking about? but please, go on. And call me William.
Okay, William. I was hired by Armitage himself.
I see. Come in. Don't just stand there in the doorway.
So, bunch of really bizarre stuff went down in Innsmouth. There's one last thing I just can't come to grips with.
Go on.
I was attacked by a seething mass with thousands of eyes and teeth.
A Shoggoth? So it's all true. They actually exist.
Tone down the enthusiasm, please. It wasn't exactly a party on my end.
I'm sorry. I'm a scholar of the occult, and any information, however horrible for most, arouses my curiosity. Go on, please.
I remember waking up, barely alive, missing an arm and a leg, and I passed out. When I woke up, I felt perfectly fine and my missing limbs were back.
Amazing. Lone, I wish to perform a small experiment on you. Will you permit me?
Ow! What the hell was that for?
I'm testing a theory, which is confirmed, it seems. Look at your arm.
It's already healed, without even a scar.
You must have escaped the embrace of that unearthly creature by mere chance. It was literally consuming you, but apparently some of its cells invaded your body, and they now seem to repair any physical damage you take. I don't know what the long-term implications are, but for now, it seems you're practically immortal. Amazing.
I might not know much, but this seems unlikely to end well. Is there anything you can do to help me?
Perhaps, yes. But do you really want me to? With such power, you could make a real difference.
I'm not interested in being some kind of hero. Besides, we have no idea how this thing might further evolve. If I were to turn into one of those things here in the city...
You've actually got a point. Lone, do you know Professor Wilmarth?
Yes. He hired me for an extremely strange case. And not as strange as all this.
Talking to him could prove valuable indeed. His knowledge in this field is vast.
Sounds like a plan. How can we get in touch with him?
I have his address. I'll write him a letter explaining the situation, with your permission, of course.
Good.
Let's meet at Miskatonic with Armitage in 3 days' time.
Good day, William. I really gotta go grab some shut-eye. Then I'll have a think about who left this letter for me. Returning to the crime scene might be a good idea. Hopefully I can investigate unimpeded next time.
Damn small-time detective. I hope I won't regret asking for help from that miserable creature.
I gotta seal this hole up. I've already gotten the list. There's no one I need to call right now. I got nothing to ask him about.
Come in, Lone.
How's it going?
Everything's fine, Lone. Thanks.
Have you gotten any news from Wilmarth?
Not yet. I still await his reply.
See you later, William.
See you later.
A blank piece of paper. There's a pen here as well. I'll just grab them both. I have no reason to move that, or climb up on it. A pen and paper. It would serve no purpose. It's stuck. An integral part of the crime. A very laborious ritual. I can't reach the beam. I wonder how the killer managed to. Doesn't look very useful. Looks like they cleaned up the room. There. Now it should work properly. What's that thing? A weird symbol, visible only in the dark, drawn with who knows what. And more to the point, who knows what it means. I can't take it. It's drawn on the door. Yeah, I should be able to jot it down this way, for whatever that's worth. I wonder if William has seen anything like it before. The strange symbol I copied from the murder victim's door. I could show it to Blanco. The victim's blood was collected in this basin. Weird residue lay around it, almost like someone drank from it. I don't want to touch that. It sends a shiver up my spine.
Come in, Lone.
William, I'd like to ask you about something.
Sure.
I'm helping a friend out with a case. It looks like a ritual murder. I copied this symbol from the door there.
Interesting. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
So you recognize it?
Yes, but it shouldn't be there.
Tell me everything you know about it.
Sit, Lone. I'll recount a story for you. You'll probably have some trouble believing it.
Given what I've gone through, I highly doubt that.
I am a student of the occult, as you may have heard. What I'm about to tell you, however, does not come from mere book study. As you may know, Arkham, much like Salem, is a city of mysteries. Here, over the centuries, many have acted in ways that I would describe as interesting. We don't have to delve that far back into antiquity, though.
I've lived here all my life, but I've never heard of any obscure or ancient claptrap.
Well, that's only to be expected, Lone. The people involved in all this keep as low a profile as possible. I only learned of it because my old Miskatonic colleague, Daniel Upton, had the misfortune of getting caught up in the whole affair.
I see.
He asked for my help, but his request arrived too late. I received this telegram from him.
William, I need your help. Stop. I have confirmed that dissidents exist. Stop. I have found one. Stop. Ephraim waits. Stop. Dissidents.
Lone, I must impress upon you that Daniel and I, through our studies, came across this term more than once. There seems to be an extensive organization operating in the shadows and harboring secret knowledge, to which only its members have access. That symbol belongs to the late Ephraim Waite. That is what I managed to learn from the only comprehensible mutterings from what once had been my dear friend, Daniel Upton.
What happened to Upton?
As I told you, I didn't make it in time. All I know is that he went mad and killed a friend of his. I don't know who that friend was. We had been out of touch for some time. He is now locked up in an asylum, but is no longer the Daniel I once knew.
What else can you tell me about Ephraim Waite?
He must have been a very powerful magician if he was actually affiliated with these dissidents. My subsequent research led nowhere. This led me to think that my friend's mental health was indeed compromised. Until now. Then you showed me that symbol.
But why involve me? I have to look into this further. It would be best to gather information about this Waite person. The Municipal Archive would be a good starting point. A friend of mine manages it. Can I meet him?
If you want to try, go ahead. I'll contact the clinic and ask them to let you in. The nurse and I go way back. We are well acquainted, if you catch my drift.
I caught it, William. See you later, William.
See you later. I wish I could go with you, but I have a pressing deadline bearing down on me.
Don't worry, I can handle things for now. Good morning.
Yikes!
What?
Sonny, one should at least announce oneself before barging in.
But I didn't know.
Youth these days, all the same. Thinking only of your fashionable fedoras, with no respect for the elderly.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to intrude on you.
You won't get away with being rude to me. I wasn't born yesterday, you know.
Fine, just fine. Is John not on duty here today?
Why are you yelling? No, John was transferred.
Just great. I need some information!
You're still yelling! Please go on.
I'm looking for information on Ephraim Waits. He lived here in Arkham. I'm conducting an investigation.
What was that? There's nothing wrong with our ventilation.
Oh, I'm looking for information on Ephraim Waits. I need it for an investigation.
What do you want to know?
Was he originally from Arkham?
I'll have to go look that up. In the meantime, you may browse the shelves at your leisure. Ah, here it is. He was a native of Innsmouth.
Did he have any family?
I'll have to go look that up. In the meantime, you may browse the shelves at your leisure.
There are many construction documents, such as floor plans and blueprints. There's nothing I know of to look up here at the moment. There are many construction...
Ah, here it is. He had one daughter by the name of Asenath. They lived together. I don't know any more than that.
Where did he and his daughter live?
I'll have to go look that up. In the meantime, you may browse the shelves at your leisure.
Looks like collections of newspapers filed by year. I need a date. There's way too much material to sort through otherwise. Maybe the archivist can shed more light on this. I need a date. Maybe the... Countless books and documents about the history of Arkham. There are also obituaries filed by year.
Ah, here it is. His last known residence was 27 Regent Street.
Let's talk about something else. I need more information on Ephraim Waits.
What do you want to know?
Let's talk... I need the lowdown on Daniel Upton. He was accused of murder some years ago.
What do you want to know?
Do you know anything about the murder?
Do you know what year that happened?
No, to be honest.
It's rather difficult to find information without details. The only thing I might be able to do is look up his name. Wait. In the meantime, you may browse the shelves at your leisure.
I need to pare down the list. There's way too much material here.
Not much to go on, but Upton has been in a mental hospital since 1915.
Did he have any family?
Wait. In the meantime, you may browse the shelves at your leisure.
I need to pare down the list. There's way too much material here. There's a news article here concerning the murder of a certain ED by someone identified only as DU. Could this be the connection between them? I need a date. Maybe the Arkham. I need to pare down. There's way too much.
He had a wife and son, but they no longer reside in Arkham. But Upton has been in a mental hospital since 1915.
Anything else on Upton?
I'm sorry, Sonny. I know nothing else about that.
I need more information!
What do you want?
Can you repeat?
His last.
Can you repeat?
He was a.
Can you repeat?
A scene. I don't know.
I'll come back later.
What?
See you later!
You too, Sonny.
There's a news article here concerning the murder of a certain ED. Could this be the... I need a date. Maybe the... I need to pare down. There's way too... It appears the house was demolished in 1917 to build a department store. Well, I guess today I won't risk being arrested for trespassing. I'd imagine it was torn down after he died. It would be better if I asked the archivist lady about it. I need more info.
What do you...
Could you tell me when he died?
I'll have to go look that up. In the meantime, you may browse the shelves at your leisure. Ah, here it is. October 28th, 1915. 5 years ago.
I'll come back later.
What?
See
you too, sir.
Ephraim White, a prominent figure and well-known philanthropist from Arkham, passed away. Prominent figure. I wonder what he actually did for a living. There's no mention of Ephraim White's passing in the obituaries for October 28th, 1915. That's strange. Ephraim White, a prominent figure and well-known philanthropist from Arkham, passed away. Prominent figure. I need more information.
What do you want?
What was his occupation?
Look, young man, I heard things about him back in the day. I heard he spent his life engrossed in his business interests. He came from a wealthy Innsmouth family. But odd rumors about him abounded.
What kinds of rumors?
Rumors that he hosted some rather bizarre gatherings. Not the type suitable for God-fearing folk. Back then, I was quite the hotsy-totsy. And a mutual acquaintance invited me to one of his parties, but naturally I turned down the offer. That being said, I saw him in a completely new light when he funded the restoration of the Christ Church cemetery grounds back in 1913.
I see. I'll come back later.
What?
See?
You too, Sonny.
There's an article about Mr. Waite here. Philanthropy never dies. Arkham Tycoon finances renovation of ancient Christchurch cemetery. The article has a photo of him. Could come in handy. It says, philanthropy never dies. Arkham Tycoon finances renovation of ancient Christchurch cemetery. The telegram sent by Upton to William before the crime. It says, William, I need your help. Stop. I have confirmed that dissidents exist. Stop. I have found one. Stop. Ephraim waits. Stop. It would serve no purpose.
Halt! Take him down!
What the hell is going on?
Leave me alone. The sea calls me.
Come on, back to his room with him.
Hey, don't hurt him!
Mind your business.
Help! The sea!
Hey!
Excuse me, sir.
What? You treat all your patients this way?
Everyone is well cared for here. Patients try to break out now and then.
Yeah, right. Who was that man?
Oh, he's always trying to get out. I heard he's from Innsmouth. Always raving about getting back to the sea. There's no sea around here. I guess in his mind, he's still in that godforsaken town.
Innsmouth, you say? What do you know about Innsmouth?
I know my brother-in-law lost his job for refusing to make deliveries there, and he was a hard worker. Now, he and my sister can't even make ends meet, what with their 3 children and all.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that. Name's Lone Carter. Unexpected.
Let me just look you up. Ah, here you are. You are cleared to enter.
Thanks a lot. Good job. I hope everything turns out okay for your brother-in-law. Looks like security staff. He guards the clinic's gate.
Good morning. Lone Carter?
Yes? How'd you know who I am?
William's description was accurate to the letter.
I see.
My William has a great gift for descriptive writing. Even way before I met him, I already felt I loved him. His stories are splendid. They deserve better than to appear in those cheap tabloids.
I'm here to see someone, Rose. It's a matter of some urgency.
Sure. You will find Upton in the last room in the corridor to your left. We can't allow you into the room, though. Please speak to him through the bolt hole. He can become quite violent.
Tell me about Upton.
There's not much to say. He pleaded insanity after the murder, and for good reason. He spent all his time since then babbling and drawing odd symbols, like this one.
Thanks, Rose. Anything else?
I can tell you that he has a wife and daughter, but they've never come to visit him. William has visited him before, but not even he stops by much lately. Anyway, he speaks only in groans. He eats little. I don't know how to help you any further, Lone.
Thanks all the same, Rose. The same symbol that was drawn on the victim's door, just like William told me. remember anything else about Upton?
I don't know how to help you any further, Lone. He speaks only in groans. He eats little.
Thanks all the same, Rose. Tell me about the man they dragged away.
All I know is that he came from Innsmouth and has been incarcerated since before I worked here. He always tries to escape.
I've noticed.
But he couldn't be on the loose. He can be very, very aggressive. His walks are always overseen by maximum security guards. But all too often they end up as you saw here today.
Thanks, Rose. Tell me about the other patients.
There is little to say, Lone. Once you get used to the hellish moans, it's a pretty quiet job. These poor people probably don't even know where they are. As much as we can, our duty is to try to give them a dignified life.
Yeah, right.
What?
That sounds right, I said. That sounds about right. Later, Rose.
Bye, Lone. Give my regards to William when you see him.
Sure. I think it's the nurse. Thanks to her relationship with William Blanco, I was allowed into the asylum. There seems to be someone in this one. Hello there.
Yes?
Hey, are you alright? Did they hurt you?
They can't hurt me. Not feel pain. The sea cures all. All.
You're from Innsmouth, right?
Innsmouth, yes. Innsmouth. Under Innsmouth. The sea. The reef. I have to get back there. I must get back there! Help me, please.
I doubt he'll be of much use to me. Huh? The cell appears to be empty. It says uniforms.
Lone, please don't open it. That's staff access only.
What a fright. I can see the inside of the cell. There are strange symbols drawn on the walls. Wait, what did you just say?
It had to be done. It had to be done. He's not in that grave. He was just a container. Prepared to meet wickedness in its purest state. It had to be done!
Lone, what have you done? Get out, Lone! Please, get him sedated! He'll end up getting hurt!
Edward Derby. This has got to be the name of the guy Upton murdered. He is not in his grave. It had to be done. What does that mean? Better not cause another scene in there today. I've never been to the Christchurch Cemetery.
What?
I have never been to the Christchurch Cemetery.
Why are you yelling so much? You can find it in the southeast section of the city. It's an ancient place. Since the renovation, it has lost much of its charm. But at least now there's not as much risk of taking a brick to the head or being swallowed up by the earth.
Is Mr. Waite buried there?
Most likely. He renovated it after all. But let me go check the records. Well, this is strange. There are no burial records concerning Mr. Waite. This is very odd indeed. I wonder where he ended up.
I should probably take a look for myself at this cemetery Waite cared for so deeply.